Now, on to the next character. Vice. The character playing Vice looks nothing like Vice. In fact, the lady looks kind of white. I don't recall Vice being white. She was Japanese. Her hair is not a Chinese bob, where it's long hair or short hair. Vice actually is slicked back. She has little to no hair. It's very close to Chris. And it's slicked down. And she's wearing a secretarial uniform with long sleeves, with red velvet bands, and stock hosiery, O-peg stockings to be exact, with block-heeled combat boots. It saddens me when Hollywood of the East or Hollywood of the West, whichever it may be, the West or the Orient, gets the aesthetics parts wrong. The clothing is what makes the character. When we go to see a movie, I should feel like I've just stepped into that world and I'm a part of that movie. So when you change the character from its original manuscript, it kind of plays a mind trick on people, because it makes you think, was the producer following the original creation of the person who created that? Or was they running their own program and this is my movie, so I'm going to go do what I want? Like the Legend of Chun-Li movie or other previous video game movies that were created in Hollywood of the West. They even had nerve to overlap the real person playing Vice with the Vice from the video game. And you could clearly see not only did they not look alike, the clothing was totally wrong. So I need to also know is this woman acrobatic? Vice is heavily acrobatic, and so is Mature. Vice is insanely strong and can pick up boulders. Are they going to do this with this woman that's playing as her? She looks totally frail and weak. She looks like a Victoria's Secret model with frail underwear, ready to get raped by some hood rat. And once again, the video game world disappoints me when they choose producers that don't spend time playing the game, and they don't spend time asking the fans who live their lives through the comic book and the video game world, such as myself, how to get these aesthetic parts correct. If they sit down with real fashion designers, they can make couture pieces that are exact replicas of the video games for the characters that are also movable. So they can do what is need to be done to make that world come alive in reality. Yes, I'm going to see the KoF movie because I believe it's going to be a lot better than that monstrosity, The Legend of Chun-Li movie. I want all of you video game fans and anime fans to really give me feedback on this. Can you feel my pain? Can you feel my frustration with producers that are incompetent, incapable, illegitimate, repugnant, pompous, arrogant, stupid, idiotic, and just have no foresight in being able to see somebody's original work and create it for what it is? Why are they having problems like that? I don't understand. I cannot write enough letters to all these people to say how wrong your pieces of work are. They could just go on Wikipedia and get an entire storyline history of the Orochi saga and get an idea from that. And I was on Wikipedia and I read it, and that was totally accurate. If they're going to focus around the Orochi saga, then they need to start from the history, why the two clans, the Yagamis and the Kusanagis, are cursed, and put Chizuru in her mirror in the center of the conflict, which is what she is. She's also a mediator. If they're gonna talk about Rugal Bernstein, which they haven't showed his character yet, they talked about the character who's playing him in real life, but I haven't seen his picture yet, then they need to talk about his storyline, how his eye was knocked out for requesting the power of Orochi, how he was granted it after he survived the attack, and how Vice and Mature have totally separate different agendas. Okay, fans, let me know what you think. I'm getting frustrated with the Hollywood of the Orient and the Hollywood of the West here in the United States and America. Dumbass producers that don't know how to read. We can get Harry Potter right. We can get Twilight, that vampire story, right. We can get Lord of the Rings somewhat correct, but we can't get a comic book correct or a video game or manga. Let me know what you think. I'm getting upset now. Oh yes, say Cookie. Bye-bye.